state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll run here with a rookie. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played really well in that win last week against Mike.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That one complete to McConkey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the zone read again to Genty. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Daniels looking to throw. Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one. Like Sony thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. Open man right side, that's McConkey. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
11 MT, 12, right 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Pass complete to Dell. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
Here we go. 11, 12, 12, 12. 12, 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one swung out here to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but the throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'm wondering.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. The hot. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he'll work it across midfield inside. The 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Lights up. 11 Thomas. 12, 12. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. A check down here to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Panthers in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
11. Here we go. Big first. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
On one, ready? 12, 12. Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Stop. Stop.
Now Burrow. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
On one, ready?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
11 empty. 11. 180. Right top. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Forks kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces, because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before a big play there on fourth. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one finds McConkey.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go, 80.
Now they'll change things up. On first down, it's Genty.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Now a toss, left side, Genty.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Daniels.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
For the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Gun, gun. Shot. Shot. 180. Race hot. Shot.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield.
11.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Shot.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
12. Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
11, mighty.
48-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Left side, got Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
12, 12, 12.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down." They love being physical.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
2nd down and 3.
19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Daniels looking to throw. That one complete to McConkey.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk, 70, Hawk, 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Daniels going to keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And
anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Burrow looking to pass.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Taking a shot for Dow here.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Take down 43 yards.
And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
Full connects on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6. Now Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Panther 60.
It's a
Panther
gain of
60.
6. First down, Cowboys.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. A run out of the gun with Genty. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10.
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Ashton Genty, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Dancing away at the 30.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 1.
Let's get set. White 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow will throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
That's complete to Dell. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
And the Packers first down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Burrow.
Got his man, Dell.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
17-yard line.
19-18.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, Genty. And taken down just shy of the 40.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Once again, it's Genty. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that